We got techies.
The dreams do come true. Down here, it seems like there's always just going to be action and just constantly right-clicking one another. No deaths as a result, but not afraid to do some good damage here as No-Tail again, he's taking plenty. Liquid Fire goes down and has to respect that. Back to the top lane. GoDz with the bash proc and he gets the kill.
Nice rotation from Zayak.
Yeah, leave a little bit ahead of me there as Thompson is going to get taken out with the blast off. Mine up at that top rune spot as well, so Techies, we're going to start seeing him move around now, and GoDz apparently he doesn't even need help up here. He's running down Jarek's. Jarek's kiting him though, and GoDz, he's going to fall first. Terrorblade, he's having a good time.
Mid lane, they want to go for a kill.
Trying, there's the blast off in. Can Thompson at least get a turn kill? He's definitely dead for this. The answer's no. And Zayak pops one of his 3 fairy fires to stay alive. Mid lane setup, Techies hiding there once again. It looks like they found him though. Oracle after the right. Oracle getting low. It comes out. The blast off. He's going to dodge it. And Zayak ends up just denying himself.
Non-stop, so that's his catch-up. And TB's in a great spot, although he may be getting ganked here.
Well, they're going for the bounty rune. It looks like a 10 minutes. LTW part of that. Now he regrets his decision. He has Sunder now. Can he get off the silence? The blast off silence prevents it. And he does go down. They pick up the bounty runes at the bottom lane. Ice Path put down Slayer, go for the TP play, and not going to work, but big picture, NoPango very happy with the outcome there. Yeah. That triple Wraithband on Venomancer you see right there, and also the Tranquil Boots on top of that, by the way. But No-Tail, Primal split. They're going for Salar. Slayer off to the right, also there, but they want the bigger kill in Venomancer. Here, the Wrath of Nature coming through as well. Zayak just going to deny himself, realizing it's a lost cause, so they get the kill in Veno. That's another thing to look out for as well. The mines actually do affect towers. And you see Zayak attempting right there with the fortification coming out. But now Zayak's in trouble. He has blast up, going to turn on tops, and he's going to be able to deny himself and at least silence up No-Tail, allow for a TP out.
TB's just so far ahead. And I think this PA versus TB matchup is maybe playable for the PA with Slaughter on your team if you're kind of equal on farm. But if you're this far behind, TB's just going to get a butterfly by the time you get any significant items. So he's suddenly got evasion. Then he's going to have an MKB to be able to kill you. It's just so hard to play.
Oh, Slayer gets caught here. Goes down the ice path. He already used his macro power before. He was actually farming with it on a bit of a stack there, but he ends up dying as a result. False Promise was used on Seb there as well, as we saw. Just making sure that he stays alive throughout the dots that were happening. As No-Tail splits up. Going in. Caustic. Okay, that's an awkward spot.
Oh, he gets pushed back down, though.
Yeah, he did get pushed back down, and might be enough to save him, actually. The illusion in pursuit with the reflection, but he is going to live, so very awkward spot initially, but he manages to get away still. For OG, ILTW, more than likely the one to pick it up. Or I say free, I mean, they're coming in now, but it is going to be a little too late, it seems like. So NoPango, do they choose to fight this still? Zayak thinking about jumping in, does have the stun mine, but doesn't matter. He still falls, got his, well, he tried the blast off. He still died, though. Could not suicide.
Losing people up mid.
There you go. Got Jarek's.
Remote mine stack there that hadn't been sentry.
And there's going to be the top tower kill, but OG looking to fight again. Zayak, can he maybe blast off before? He can, but again, it doesn't matter. He still dies in the process. That's coming. Double damage rune still active with the Aegis.
He's hitting from the low ground with the Dragon Lance too.
So he's going to pop the meta before an Aegis use. They, as you mentioned, that with the Dragon Lance low ground auto attacks, double damage, and they want him to take full advantage. With the kill, Zayak jumps in, the blast off, silence on multiple, on top of the Ice Path, good setup, but Zayak, he is going to die in response to this. For sure, Thompson gets bashed up. He's really just zoning them, though, right now. As he was linking up, Zayak buys back. LTW's getting low. He has a Sunder, though.
Yeah, you don't want to chase into this Sunder.
Probably got the call not to.
He's getting heals now, so he's going to go back in, try and get this melee racks while he's got meta.
Disarm lasting a little longer, but he eventually gets some auto attacks in. The Ice Path and pops a reflection, running it forward. Now, Metaform has worn off, but he still does plenty of damage in the melee form. No-Tail's just distracting them now. Again, you see a lot of the zoning from OG. That's all that No-Tail's purpose is. He's not going for kills. He's going to keep them off. They get the melee racks, and now they're going to back off. So well executed by OG, but not out of here 100% just yet. And they want to chase. LTW is caught. They still have False Promise if needed, which right now they don't need it yet. The sides of the backlines. Great job by Zayak with the positioning. Will that come into play with no Fortune's End? It doesn't look like it. LTW, he will be fine for now. Bash Brock at the last second. Finally, the Fortune's End comes out as he was getting a little bit low for comfort. And now he's running forward. So the heel's kicking in. Slaughter running back, or Slaughter's dead, excuse me. You got Phantom Assassin running back. Will strike to a teammate and be fine. But they're doing all this still with the Aegis, remember, on Terrorblade.
Yeah.
Well, just going to run on by.
I may just lose another Rex here. I don't know if they can defend this one.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too. You're going to say, like, well, why isn't he putting an uphill defense? But, I mean, they have a gem. They clearly have vision. They're very aware of this is a team game here. I mean, if he was doing that, they would just die. So, yeah.
Ooh. They're chasing into those mines, though.
This was the
They're
plan.
trying to.
Yeah, you see him
They're
pinging over
them.
there. He's like, please, make them run here somehow.
The issue is OG's so much stronger. So if NoPango chase, OG's just going to be like, we're going to turn and fight.
Naive, he's going deep for this. Oh no, that's risky. Exactly, turning and fighting. BKB's going to be popped. He's running towards them. Zayak did use the blast off. They kill Oracle, so a good kill actually. As Thompson now at about half life. Naive, that BKB will be wearing off soon though. Slayer gets his Macropire down before he ends up melting away. Thompson with the Sunder actually onto him, coming out from ILTW. Trying to help keep him alive, if anything. Play support there of sorts, but now Terrorblade's caught by Crush. He needs to be careful himself. Reflection pop though, and down goes Slardar in the midst of it. Now, oh, there's an explosion from the tech. He's getting at least a couple or one kill, but the buyback immediately, and Phantom Assassin dies. You see Razor ticking down to some dot here from Veno. Why not? Feeling good. He's got an eye of Scotty. He has the False Promise backup. He has a Sunder ready to go. And Jarex, well, no more False Promise. That's one way to do it. Just burst down the Oracle, but at what cost now? Ghostic, he's going to fall for this too. He does not have a buyback. Sailor again getting so low, managed to force staff away and be fine. Oracle bites back. It's going to be a trek for him to get here. The Ancient, by the way, is at half-life. I mean, this is clearly just a bit of overtime, and GG is called. So OG will eventually break through and finally get the official GG, take a 1-0 lead.
Push fast enough to where NoPango can't play the fast game that they want to play.
It's the first time, too, we're going to really see OG today in terms of, well, hold that thought, because NoTail going to get snowballed in on, but he's fine. Seb was there to return pressure. In fact, Seb might get a solo kill himself now on his Zayak. Burning away, 3 stacks, make it 4 stacks of sticky napalm. The boar is helping as well, so Zayak is like freaking glue, man. Molasses. He just cannot move.
A lot of these Nature's Prophet denies are going to be the Treants as well, so they're not quite as impactful as the regular denies.
That's a good point, yeah.
He's not actually getting gold and all that for them.
Oh, look at this battle at the bounty rune, 5-minute bounty rune. We get plenty of it, and no change here. NoTail wants to kill Slayer, but Slayer did a good job popping the salve. He's back in now. Seb, Snowball's going to be queued up on him. Brings everyone for the ride. He pops Firefly, and Jarex is coming in as well. Oh, this could be a big turn. They get the 1, they get the 2, and now Terrorblade's also going to go down. Oh, man, manning up there by NoPango. Oh, that hurt.
The timing there. Firefly just came back up.
Either way, it's going to be a push mid-tower. Swashbuckle used from Pango, doing what he can. Bottom lane, though, Wrath of Nature bouncing around. Caudle gets low. He's going to die coming out of the snowball, but they get the turn count on Rubik, and with the TP in from Nature's Prophet. The lasso from Seb keeps him alive, though, just long enough to TP away, so very close call. Buddy gets out. Dear God, that shield crush in the middle lane. Almost ended up killing ILTW. He makes it away, though.
He couldn't quite get the second stun from the Rolling Thunder. I think he just rolled on top of him almost too soon after the first one. He was very close to the cliff there, and it just didn't have enough time to, like, between the hits to reset it yet. Very close to it. Peculiar to have, like, a Vlad's Rush on your most farmed hero, since it's not, like, a single target damage item.
LCW, good job with the Doppelganger initially, but again, that Wrath of Nature connects. You just see in those ice shards, too. Ghostic going back and forth to him there, but unable to do so. And Seb will just clean up what he can in the middle lane. Meanwhile, they're pinging him out. Zayak wants to go. Look at the Walrus Punch. Promeroy in response. There's the Will-O-Wisp. ILTW running into this. Rubik is here now as well, but the TP from Sailor on top of that Will-O-Wisp. They want Seb dead. The Sprout up on top of that Zayak. He's going to end up falling for this. Seb, he's still alive. Flame Break finally goes down, but at what cost now for Sailor? As he's being run down by ILTW in the Illusions. Himself, though, he's not going to go in. Spirit Lance just thrown out. Sailor is picked off. Buyback from Tusk. As we see Treants just die. That was fun. Pango. He's rolling somewhere. Jarek's kind of stalling Tusk a little bit. That's a fake, guys. They thought that was a real illusion or a real hero the whole time. It clearly wasn't, at least for us. Obviously not for them. So good juke from ILTW. Jarek's going to stay alive. He has a shield crush stolen, so he's mitigating some damage. He'll get away. Zayak now. He's in trouble. So the bait works out in the long run. Well played again by ILTW there on Phantom Lancer. Zayak gets caught there as Ghostic. He rolls in with the Rolling Thunder, though. The Arc Warden ultimate, the Tempest double gets hit by initially. The real one's being dealt with as far as stuns go in the back lines, but he's fine. They lose the Beastmaster. He's still running away. Meanwhile, LTW causing chaos with all those illusions up here. Look at Jerax. He's still that Rolling Thunder. He's using it against him. Knife gets the center off with the Doppelganger forward. LTW still is fine. He's got the Diffusal Blade. Plenty of damage. He's getting somewhat low himself, though. Knife holding his ground with the Metamorphosis form. It ain't going to be enough, though. He goes down. GoDz also going to fall most likely. Cannot do enough damage in return. LTW just manning up right there on Phantom Lancer. Getting low, but had faith in his teammates, too. And it would work out. Again, he has the bots, so one boot for each foot, I guess. Power charge on top of that. GoDz going to be lifted up after Swashbuckle. Jane of the backlines. Promboroar on his Zac on top of the lasso, so kind of overkill right there. Will-O-Wisp put down as well. Thompson caught it, then puts this bubble down, though, at the last second. Gonna save him from some damage, and it looks like he will stay alive. Helpful with that as well. Zac, he goes down, though. No-Tell now running the other direction. So it's very close to taking out the Arc Warden, but they couldn't finish the job. And now LTW going further. GoDz, though, gets his nice Rolling Thunder off, blocking the Sylar. He's going to go for the TP out. Not enough, though. He gets caught despite the Sprout protecting him. Thompson is back in. Once again, back to about half life, though, so they could definitely do some good damage onto him. Now he's running forward. He still has his Sunder if he needs it. Right now, he's looking good on his life for the time being. GoDz not looking so good on his life, having to swashbuckle backwards. They kill Batrider for this. So Naev doing a good job of keeping his distance and really at the right space. Doing good damage. And wow, GoDz really going in. He wanted that kill. He is going to die for this, but I suppose he killed Rubik right there. And well, they're going to snowball in now. So they do kill Thompson in the end. Now, even though he's going to fall, he got his Sunder off. It just didn't matter. Wasn't much life to work with right there anyways. Zyka's now going to go down too. So that was overextension at its finest right there. That was not worth the initial Rubik kill.
Was a bit too focused on one hero.
Jerax, oh, he's fine. He's going to steal the snowball. Will they use it against him now?
Yeah.
LTW, they don't even need it. Just that Diffusal Blade alone. So, buyback from Tusk. They do not want to give this up. Batrider, though, it looks like he lassos up Pango as they do kill Roshan. Aegis picked up by ILTW. Pango, he is dead. So that buyback from Tusk is not going to result in the most. In fact, it's going to be worse now for NoPango as they try to fight this. Zach's going to go for a dieback here as well. It just keeps getting worse and worse for NoPango. OG, 11,000 net worth lead. They have the Aegis. And PL is just going to go pretty deep here. He's kind of zone them out with the illusions. Get the fortification out of this tier 3 tower push. Who's not here? That's Nature's Prophet up top lane. Still going for now, but so they're pretty content on just giving this up, it looks like. At least a tier 3 tower. As oh, that's going to be Rolling Thunder in. The Promboroar in response. Will-O-Wisp is put down. They're not killing it just yet. Seven's going to be picked off. Thompson, he's sitting inside that bubble, though. Naev is dropping. Can he get a Thunder off? It doesn't look like it. He is absolutely not able to. He used his meta as well, so he has a buyback, but without meta, he is not nearly as big of a threat. Kato will buy back. That should be at least the racks, though, as Terrorblade does finally. Now, top lane, Nature's Prophet has been pushing it this whole time. He is still up there doing the work, so keeping an eye on that. Is Knife dead again? Oh, no. Okay, he's going to live.
It doesn't look like Rax is being claimed, and they'll send the Beastmaster back to defend, so... Yeah, top lane is a tier 3, but a tier 3 for a Rax, you're more than happy with that if you're a G.
Are they just going to go mid? Oh, LTW wants to. The rest of the team, not really sure. In fact, he comes back now on Phantom Lancer. Jerax was the one that was caught. Heals on up at the last second. Barely keeps him alive for now. Illuminate out of range, and he will survive. Seb's also up as well. And we see the bots, sure enough. He is coming back in. Zach, he may go down for this, it looks like. Yep, he's dead. Staying dead for 35. Nature's Prophet was killed as well. He buys back shortly after. So LTW again wants to keep this going. He goes right back to the mid. He still has an Aegis. He has a heart. Tower going to fall. And just the racks now saving them from the mega creeps at this point. Thompson wants to go for the tier 4. That's probably the wrong decision. He ends up going down for that. He buys back. Will-O-Wisp pulls an ICW. He's a bit tougher of a kill, though. And I'm realizing that quickly, so Battle of the Illusions.
I think all of OG know this game is won at this point, and that death, while avoidable, doesn't matter.
Yeah. So I like to call the overtime Mega Creep spawn. Just a matter of time now before that GG is eventually called, but they're fighting Thompson. That would be a dieback. He is in a lot of trouble here. Spawns his Tempest double. The bubble goes down at the last second, and he's going to turn on a Terrorblade. Now GoDz gets in, though, with them on the bubble, and he is able to take him out for the dieback. But Terrorblade's also dead with no buyback. Nature's Prophet, same story. And there we go. GDs are officially called. So yeah, having some fun there in the end, but at that point, It really was looking like there was no way NoPango's coming back. So a little bit tougher this time for OG, but ultimately still another decisive performance. They get invited straight to the quarterfinals like 3 other teams, and they took advantage for sure.